EA Sports, and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From TPC Scottsdale, it's the opening round of the Arizona Classic. This promises to be a fun 4 days, a lot of storylines to get to as we check out the early leaderboard. The Stanford man, Maverick McNeely, is our leader. He's off to a good start at 6 under. A fairly easy start here at TPC Scottsdale. Most players at the 403-yard par 4 first opt for a fairway wood or hybrid off the tee, staying right to avoid a bunker on the left. Easy approach from there to the only bunkerless green on the course. Round 1 here at TPC Scottsdale. Just 2 more events remaining on the regular season calendar. We'll be at TPC Boston next week, and that's it. The playoffs begin after that. So, that said, interesting time of year. You have half the field just trying to get to their best form, and another half trying to get in, period.
First swing of the day, not quite on the fairway. First cut, shouldn't be a problem.
All right, so just a step or two into that first cut. Here's his second to the par 4. And that not going to work out as intended. It'll wind up coming to rest just off the green. Just 5 feet left. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll stay at level par. This second hole at 442 yards of par 4 is tempting. If you're one of the longer hitters, you might want to challenge those 2 fairway bunkers on the right. If you carry those, you'll have another chance to make a 3. This is a bit right, trying to draw its way back.
Yeah, it might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Second shot for him now at the second.
Rich, there's one thing about good iron play. When you hit it and it comes off the club face, you know it's going to be close. More evidence there.
5 feet now for birdie. Yeah, well done. It's a birdie here at the second. What's the strategy here off the tee at the par 5 third?
For the long hitters, they still think that they can reach this par 5 and 2 comfortably with a good tee shot. For the shorter hitters, it really is a thought about where you lay up that second shot to try and leave a good third shot yardage in. Still a good tee shot, though. That hazard down the right side protects against someone who's a little too cavalier off the tee.
That's a little better. Couple of missed fairways to start the round, but this one safely on the short grass here at the third. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay the third.
Tee shot has given the player a chance to go for this green in two. Just have to be mindful of covering the ravine, which protects the entire front part of the green.
Good shot right there, and it just hangs on that back portion of the green. On board into par 5, still a good chance to get out of here with a birdie. Oh, wonderful effort right there. That was tracking much of the way, and it'll leave a short one for birdie. Nicely done. Things looking good early. That's birdies at 2 and 3. Frank, what kind of shot is required here at the par 3 fourth?
A little drop shot par 3 down the hill in today's standards because it's under 200 yards. Series of 3 tee boxes, so plenty to choose from there. The entry into the green is well protected now by the 2 bunkers, one in the center and one on the right front of this green.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Just got to cut the legs out from under this one. It's his second. And that reasonably well done there. He'll have that first par.
These short chips can get a little squirrely if you don't get them just right. And seeing I'm in the mood for grading, I give it a B+.
Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll stay at 2 under. Well, Frank, now at the 5th hole, the par 4, the challenge stiffens just a bit.
Yeah, the longest par 4, obviously in the start of this golf course, around the 470-yard mark. 2 bunkers down the right have been changed to 1, but it's in the perfect position now. Of course, that new tee added to add a little bit of length to this hole. The green still remains relatively similar to what it used to be.
Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. From the fairway, we check in with Nota.
The 5th always plays one of the most difficult holes at TPC Scottsdale, so finding the fairway gives you the green light to go ahead and try and make a 3.
Oh, excellent shot. I love it when it's the right distance. This one just a little to the right. Nothing wrong with that.
This is an 11-foot putt. Online all the way. It's in for a birdie. And he'll move to 3 under par, just 3 back. Here now at the 432-yard par 4-6, dogleg left, bunkers flanking both sides of the fairway. Avoid those, and a birdie is a good possibility. All on a bit of a downslope here as he ponders his second. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in the rough now, wondering what might have been. Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll stay at -3. Now to the second par 3 on the front 9. This is the 7th hole.
Yeah, quite a stiff par 3 because of the narrowness in the front. Really favouring a higher shot that's going to land softly, and therefore you can open up that green, because the further back you go, the wider it gets.
All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. Gonna have to take pretty much a full swing at this one with the putter, because this one is into the hill and the hole is cut back. Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is. Up next, the 475-yard par 4 8th. It's a slight dog leg left. Ideally, you want to shape a right to left shot to catch a downslope on the fairway. But watch out for the 2 bunkers on the left. Par from there would be a big ask.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
So after the missed fairway, his second now from the rough at 8.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good, and even money, really, to make birdie.
Okay, right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. And he'll get it now to 4 under par. Just 2 shots off the lead. Rounding out the front 9 with a par 4 of 453 yards from the back tee. Looks to be straight away here, Frank. Anything to be cautious about on this tee shot?
Well, that bunker, there used to be 2 bunkers down the right side. There is now 1, and it also pinches into the fairway, which almost makes this hole look like a faint dogleg right. But really, the best line is still down the left side, so it still actually suits a draw off the tee. Green is slightly elevated and not very deep, too. So judging that second shot, getting the right club is essential here at 9.
Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Fairway at the 9th, one of the widest on the golf course, so ball easily finds the fairway. Now can take dead aim at this whole location to this narrow green.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Yep, that's nicely done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And that is going to win the books as a 30 on the front side. 5 under par. Beginning the back 9 with a 428-yard par 4-10. Sharp dogleg to the right, offering several options off the tee. Cut the quarter with a driver and contend with a small bunker in trees. Or opt for a fairway wood that brings bunkers on both sides into play. This is up the right side, going to try and draw its way back.
Well, that breeze is coming pretty hard from the right. Did a great job of controlling the shot against it.
A good break got him here, now his second to the par 4. Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. Now this for another birdie.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Oh, the pace was spot on. That ball somehow just decided not to go down. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay at 5 under. Heading now to what most consider the most challenging and intimidating hole at TPC Scottsdale, the 472-yard par 4-11. Water protecting the entire left side of the hole, so both distance and precision are required. A drive down the right side is ideal.
Those trees are like brick walls today. Hit that and went straight down into the rough.
Second shot upcoming, down to Noda.
Ball sitting in the rough at the 11th. Now looking at an opening up the right side in an effort to try and hold the green.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss-hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
Now, from long range, this for birdie. Well, this one is looking good. Could it be? Oh, do that. What a roll that was. A long one in for birdie. 12th hole now, looking at 192 yards, par 3.
Won't quite play that distance because that tee shot is considerably downhill. But you really have to be cognizant of the wind if it's coming off the left, because it easily brings that water into play down the right should that tee shot just start moving with the wind.
That is highly skilled right there. Just held it off against that breeze. Beautifully done. Chance now for another birdie. Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside. To the par 5 13th here at TPC Scottsdale. Lots of danger left and right of this tight fairway, Frank.
This hole has really changed over the years. It used to be a split fairway. That no longer exists. That bunker you can see down the left side, which you can't carry, really defines the left side of this hole. Water still in play down the right, and big change here is the bunkering along the left, front, and left side of this green. So you can't just blaze away and comfortably expect to hit 13 and 2 anymore.
Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. Okay, that worked out well, landing just short, releases onto the green. Still a long ways to go, though, to make the Eagle 3 here.
Yeah, at least you get a nice enjoyable walk with the putter in the hand, so that certainly works out well.
Oh, wonderful effort right there. That was tracking much of the way, and it'll leave a short one for birdie. Let's see if he can knock this in. It's for birdie. Just like that, it's a birdie here at 13. And the lead is now 2 here on day 1. Par 4 14th, Frank, it seems as though you'd be pretty happy with a par here.
You would, even though the putting surfaces here at TPC Scottsdale are excellent. It's going to take 2 good shots to reach this 14th hole. You can get in a little bit of trouble off the tee. That bunker on the left very much in play. The rough on the right side is no snack either, because the ball, more often than not, will finish well above the player's feet. And of course that green is very, very narrow, well protected by bunkers on the left. That had to be in the rough the whole way. One more bounce back on the fairway.
Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, he's left himself 138 yards to the flag. Pin front left so he can take dead aim.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Got to at least try to cozy it in that 3-foot circle. This for birdie. That's a good set of hands right there to get it that close from that far away. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And the lead's going to remain 2. Great scoring opportunity here at the par 5 15th. But Frank, I'm wondering, as a player, is your mind beginning to think about what's ahead at that par 3 16th hole?
Oh, they are. This is really the finishing stretch at TPC Scottsdale, where you get all these swing holes. 15 is a swing hole. 16, 17, and 18, where so many changes in the score can actually happen. But this one here is all about finding the fairway. A good drive down here will be well rewarded because you'll have a chance to reach this par 5 and 2.
You can't drive it much better than that. That's the quick pickup of the tee right down the middle. Had half the equation on that shot, the distance. Not quite the accuracy. Missed it. Hair to the right.
Yeah, not quite a foul ball. Kept it in the ballpark, and, well, let's see how good you can chip.
A straightforward look here for birdie. And that one finished off. It's a birdie here at 15. He stretches the lead to 3 with 3 to play here in this opening round. Here we are at the famed 163-yard par 3 16th at TPC Scottsdale, with the McDowell Mountains in the distance and the most boisterous gallery in golf looking on. This is a test like no other on tour. A really good shot. Not easy with that many eyes on you, but that is inside of 10 feet. Well done. Tip the cap and enjoy the walk. Now this for another birdie. Now this round finishing strong. Back-to-back birdies now at 15 and 16. Up next, the 332-yard drivable par 4 17th. Players going for the green need to avoid the water short and left of the putting surface. A miss right will still allow for a fairly simple up and down. So after the big drive, this, a short approach to the par 4. Oh, that is how you get to be world number 1. A beautiful shot there to get it in tight. Nicely done. 30 finished off here at 17. What an outstanding finishing hole here at TPC Scottsdale. Not overly long, but it is challenging. At 442 yards, this par 4 is all about strategy. You can challenge the lake on the left if you're one of the bigger hitters. Cut the corner of the church pew bunkers. That leaves you with just a flip wedge in. Or you can take the safe route. Just go down the right side of the fairway. Second now from the sand here at 18.
It was a good strike out of the fairway bunker, but that greenside bunker just lapped up that shot.
Imagine he's seen enough of the sand here. Now his third.
Hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par.
So he'll finish up there. It's a par here at 18. And that will not quite be enough to get into the 50s, but still, that'll be a 60. What a round. A final look at the leaderboard here. Our featured golfer may be thinking of going. EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today from TPC Scottsdale, second round coverage of the Arizona Classic. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. Our leader on this Friday is our featured golfer. His cushion is a full 4 shots as he gets set to tee off.
And that is not a fairway hit. It's definitely gone into the rough. Certainly not the start everybody was expecting.
So a missed fairway at 1, now his second. So that may be not his best of chips, but he'll have that for his par.
You'd expect that to be a little closer from where he was, and that is far from a gimme.
Yeah, that's well done. He's able to save his par, and he'll maintain that 4-shot lead. On to the second, a 442-yard par 4. Longer hitters can try and take advantage of the downslope, 285 yards off the tee, but that brings those 2 deep fairway bunkers on the right into play. No damage done after missing the first fairway, but he should like this one a little bit better here at number 2. Second shot now from right at 100 yards.
Leading is one thing, but hitting iron shots like that, that lead is going to increase.
4 feet now for birdie. Yes, a good roll there. That's in for birdie. And he's going to get it to 1 under for his round and 12 under for the tournament. Now on to the third, first par 5 on the course here at TPC Scottsdale.
Yeah, the length of the hole hasn't really changed. It used to be 2 fairway bunkers down the left. Now there's only 1. Still a hazard that runs down the right side. A strategic hold if you can't make this par 5 and 2 in a brand new green that has been completely changed.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
Tee shot has given the player a chance to go for this green in 2. Just have to be mindful of covering the ravine, which protects the entire front part of the green.
And that second shot on this par 5, it just came out too low. Came out like a bullet. At first bounce, it wasn't going to stop. Second bounce wasn't going to stop. And just ran over the back.
Not much to this one. It's for birdie. Yeah, no sweat. It is a birdie here at the third. And he gets it to minus 13 for the tournament. 2 under for the day. It's not the most famous par 3 at TPC Scottsdale, is it? But it is the first. The fourth hole at 183 yards. Just a bit uphill with an elevated green. It is well guarded by bunkers. Okay, that's going to end up right in the middle of the green. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, and this is the sort of putt that he can have a good run at, ever so slightly up the hill with a hint of movement from left to right.
Yeah, that's a pretty good putt. Just a little bit off the mark. Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll remain 4 clear of the field. Now to the 5th hole and a challenging par 4.
Slightly longer this year. Played off a new tee at the back, and there used to be 2 bunkers down the right side. They've now been put together to form one, and in the perfect position that really make you think about your tee shot. It takes a very big drive to try and carry that bunker on the right. It's going to be at least 315 plus yards to get past that. Green itself still tilts a little left to right and back towards the player.
From the fairway, we check in with Nota.
The 5th always plays one of the most difficult holes at TPC Scottsdale, so finding the fairway gives you the green light to go ahead and try and make a 3.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It is a par here at the 5th. And he's going to hold on to that 3-shot lead. Par 4 sixth, and Frank, a couple of options here.
Yeah, a hole that bends to the left. A draw is the preferred shot off the tee. The longer hitters will have a big advantage. They'll be able to get it down there and just have a pitch or a short wedge into this. If you're not, that long, then you're going to have to lay it back short of those bunkers. That's going to leave a lengthy second shot.
And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. So from right around the middle of the fairway, this is second. Boy, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
Safely in for par here at the sixth. And this will remain a 3-shot lead. Frank, where's the difficulty here on the 7th hole, the par 3 of more than 200 yards?
Well, Rich, front hole locations are always probably the toughest here because that's the narrowest part of the green. Bunkering really hasn't changed, and the green still does widen up, but the hole tends to play slightly uphill.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Clean lie here for his second to the par 3. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. It'll hold tight at -13. There's a good hole right here. The par 4 8th at 475 yards, a slight dogleg to the left. This is where you want to hit that sweeper. If you have that in your bag, get a little extra roll on that hooking tee shot from there, you'll have a chance to make a birdie.
With that breeze coming off the left, that was an excellent tee shot. Held it up against the breeze.
So, Iona, this his second from the fairway.
It's 138 yards to the flag. Pin on the left portion of this green, so it will favour a wee draw.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
A dead-on look here for birdie. Well done. That one rolled in for a birdie. And he's got it to 14 under par. We close out the front 9 with the 454-yard par 4 ninth. Avoid the right-hand bunker off the tee, and you should have a good look into this green, which is separated by a large hump running right through the middle of it. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Fairway at the 9th, one of the widest on the golf course, so ball easily finds the fairway. Now can take dead aim at this whole location to this narrow green.
Nice approach shot, and the other good thing about that, left it below the hole.
This is a 13-footer. Pretty good read there. Definitely good speed, and that just skips a foot or so by. Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And that is going to finish off a 3-under front side as they go out in 32. This 10th hole is really all about strategy and good decision making. It's a hard dogleg to the right and have a couple of options. You can cut the corner with a driver, but then you're contending with a small bunker and some trees if you miss-hit it. Or you can go with a fairway wood, but if you're offline, well, then you bring the bunkers on both sides into play.
Nice long tee shot. Fairway does get narrow down there. A little unlucky to get into the first cut.
So now from just into that first cut, he'll ready his approach to this par 4. And that one going to be okay, although it does finish just off the green. Oh, he didn't quite give it enough oomph to get there, but still, pretty nice shot from off the green.
Admit it was naked, but still, good touch.
So this will be a par, and he'll remain at -3. This is a terrific hole here at TPC Scottsdale. The 11th is 472 yards and a par 4. You can see you don't want to hit it left because water goes down the entire left side. Need to hit it long, need to hit it straight. And the best spot is to be down that right side of the fairway. This one working up the right side. Long drive, but a bad lie. Wicked. So a wayward tee shot and down to Noda.
Ball sitting in the rough at the 11th, now looking at an opening up the right side in an effort to try and hold the green.
$14 feet to the hole. Nah, the putter bails him out there. That's in for a par. And he'll remain at 14 under. Frank, this is kind of the forgotten par 3 on the back 9 here at TPC Scottsdale. All of that attention on hole number 16. What do you think of the par 3 12?
This is by far tougher, Rich. Downhill tee shot, especially off that back tee. Bunkering down the left, sort of it catches your eye, but it also takes your eye off the water, which is behind and to the right of this green. Got to be careful. This is a real sleeper, this par 3.
Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. A 2-putt has to be the name of the game here. This, a long one for birdie. That one just lacking a little bit of pace, but not bad at all from there. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll remain right where he is. Par 5 13th, chance for birdie or maybe even eagle if you're bold and brave enough, but also, Frank, chance for disaster here?
Well, there is. Water very much in play down the right side. There's a bunker down the left too. If you finish up in that, there's no way you're going for this par 5 and 2. Then it becomes a little bit of a zigzag mission. The second shot either has to be hit down the right side, just skirting that bunker in the front, or it has to be all carry. Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
Oh boy, just about flew that one in the hole. Luckily got it to stop. Not a bad shot.
Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And he's now the leader by 4 here on this Friday. We come now to the 490-yard par 4 14. Quite as intimidating as number 11, but every bit as demanding. After an uphill tee shot, players hit into a green sitting precariously on what was once a spectator's mound. Par is a great score here. Gonna work this up that left-hand side.
While there's good bounces, there's bad bounces. That was a good one.
Second shot, good look at the green.
Perhaps a little too ambitious on that approach shot, trying to get it to spin that much from behind the flag. Still, outside chance for birdie.
Another rolled in there. Birdie's now at 13 and 14 to 16 under par. All right, Frank, now the fun begins. We are teed up at the par 5 15th hole. Plenty to talk about here.
Yeah, the fairway down the left side is anything other than straight. It's more like a shipwreck, the raggedness of it. And that water in play, well, if you do find one on the fairway, you can sort of always wave across to the people that are walking down the 11th hole. Find the fairway, you can reach this par 5 and 2. A little bit of an island-looking green there, bunker on the left, and also another bunker just short right. But a fairway missed here. You can rack up 5, 6, 7. We've seen all sorts of scores here at 15.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot. Two good shots on this par 5, leaves that simple little chip, and that was beautifully played.
Chance now for another birdie. Oh, how about the run here? That a third consecutive birdie. And he has now moved 5 clear of the field here in round 2. This is absolutely one of the coolest holes in golf. This is a little bit like dropping Fenway Park into the desert, trading a baseball bat for a golf club. And it is bottom of the 9th, bases loaded, tie game, World Series rowdy. I mean, there is nothing like it in golf. Just okay. Not what these fans were hoping for when they were sprinting across the golf course at 7 in the morning. That's for sure. everything going right now. That a fourth consecutive birdie. And the lead swells to 6 here on this Friday. Well, these short, drivable par 4s are all the rage in golf, but the designers here at TPC Scottsdale, Jay Morrish and Tom Weiskopf, were really ahead of the curve. This was one of the first, and it still remains one of the best short par 4s in the game, all about risk and reward.
Yeah, why not? Another great tee shot. And maybe a chance now to go after what would be a 5th consecutive birdie.
There's another one. It's 5 birdies in a row. And he's just continuing to pour it on here on this Friday. We finish our day here at TPC Scottsdale with a 442-yard par 4 18. Strategy off the tee is key. Challenge the lake on the left and cut the corner of the Church Pew bunkers, or play it safely down the right side of the fairway.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. A nice round number here, an even 100 yards coming up for his second. Maybe half a club more there. As it is, needs to get up and down to save par.
Just 5 feet left.
Okay, a good putt for his par here at the 18th green. And that is going to be a superb second round score of 63. Wow. So another look at the leaderboard, and you'll almost... EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From just outside of Phoenix and TPC Scottsdale, live third-round coverage of the Arizona Classic. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. Our leader here on Saturday is our featured golfer. He's got a sizable advantage here as he looks to increase it further. And that is going to be in this right side bunker here to get this morning round underway. And that is not the way you want to start your Saturday. It is into the bunker at 1 to begin this third round. So trouble off the tee, now his second at 1.
Not the best shot we've seen today, but when you consider that was set out of the fairway bunker, it certainly gets a pass grade.
And let's bring in Nota Begay, 4-time winner on tour, on this putt for birdie.
And so often players can focus so much on the break they forget about the slope. This has to be hit a little firmer than normal. Kind of expected, way more uphill than you think.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. The second hole at 442 yards of par 4 is tempting. If you're one of the longer hitters, you might want to challenge those 2 fairway bunkers on the right. If you carry those, you'll have another chance to make a 3.
Now, it's in the first cut. There's always a little bit more grass around the ball that has to be factored in.
Now this is second to the par 4 from just off the fairway.
That's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
That's going to scoot a foot or 2 by. That finished off for par here the second. He's going to maintain that substantial lead. You know where we are because you can look to the right. We're in the desert. You want to keep it out of that. If you do, with a good tee shot, absolutely a chance to get home in 2 and maybe jumpstart the round with an eagle 3. This one's starting a little bit right. Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. And that's where you need to be, back into the fairway on this par 5. Oh, it's in. What a shot. I mean, from that line, it could have gone a bunch of different ways, but it went the way you want them all to go, right into the hole. Arriving now at the first par 3 at TPC Scottsdale, 183-yard fourth. Slightly uphill with an elevated green that is tough to see from the tee. Bunkers guard it short, right, and left. This is going to have to require a delicate touch. It's his second. That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll remain well in control of this tournament. This can be a tough hole, this par 4 fifth at 470 yards. It is made considerably easier if you pound your drive. And you need to hit it long and straight. From there, you'll have a chance to access the hole location and maybe make a birdie. And you saw that one kick up some sand. It is indeed in the bunker. So Nota, a second shot now from the bunker.
Success out of the bunker at the 5th is very difficult. Got to really be concerned about the lip, but you also got to be able to cover the wash cutting across the fairway.
I always knew when I was swinging well, fairway bunker shots from a long distance, and you've got to hit it clean. But when you do, you can still hit it close. Great shot.
Nicely played. It's a birdie at the 5th. That means he'll get it to 22 under par. Now to the par 4 6th. Decision time, Frank. Driver, or do you go with 3-wood?
A lot of that's going to depend on if there's any breeze. If the breeze is at your back, you can drive it all the way down the right side and take those 2 bunkers down the right completely out of play. This hole's been stiffened up, though. The length hasn't increased, but that bunkering in that choke point. So, the strategy. Do you have the length to get past them? Or, if you have to lay up, it's going to leave a much longer second shot.
Frank, they say you have to ride the wind. Boy, he got all of that one.
Got every ounce out of the conditions.
Well, he's overshot the green here.
Fire the caddy, Rich. Seriously. Any other club other than that one.
I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll stay at 22 under. Arriving here at the longest of the par 3s at TPC Scottsdale, the 215-yard 7th. This green features a false front, so you don't want to be short, especially left, where a big bunker guards the putting surface. No, that is into the larger of the 2 bunkers around this 7th green. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Okay, safely on the putting surface out of the sand. Would have maybe liked to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world. Yeah, well done. That's in for par. And he'll stay right where he is. Now here at the par 4 8th, slight dogleg to the left, Frank.
And this dogleg's made more severe now by the addition of 2 bunkers. This was a bunkerless hole off the tee in years gone by, but those 2 bunkers certainly make this a sharper dogleg. And because it forces the player to go down the right side, adds length to the already long 475 yards.
Put himself in an excellent position. Keyboards, 88 yards. Really good opportunity here. Second shot.
Just went a little bit too far and a little bit to the right, but still, anything inside 10 feet is excellent on this hole.
Nah, missed it left. That's a letdown. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain right where he is. Well, the key here at the par 4 9th as you close out this front side with the 453-yard hole is to keep it away from those 2 bunkers down the right-hand side. If you do that, then you have a pretty clear approach shot. Keep in mind, there is a ridge that sort of bisects the middle of this green. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Fairway at the 9th, one of the widest on the golf course, so ball easily finds the fairway. Now can take dead aim at this whole location to this narrow green.
This one looks right on point.
Well, no surprise. We've already seen some great iron shots this week, but that is another one.
A 4-footer here for birdie. Nothing to it. Well done. It's a birdie here at the ninth. And that will be a sizzling 31 on the front side, 4 under par. Par 4 10th hole. And Frank, do you think players should consider cutting the corner over that large bunker along the right side?
Well, in years gone by, Rich, that's exactly what they were starting to do. And consequently, they've sort of put in a few new bunkers really to stop that avenue or access into 10. Really, the easiest way to play it is just play it down the left side, leave yourself in. If you want to be brave, be prepared that if you miss, you'll find a bunker.
About 80 yards left, Frank. Okay, not too bad there. So now eyeing this one for birdie. Okay, well done. A couple of birdies here sandwiched around the turn at 9 and 10. And that's going to move him to 24 under par. Now at the par 4 11th, Frank, I really like this hole.
Well, you might be the only one, Rich, because this is an absolute scorecard wrecker. Water all the way down the left side. There's 2 bunkers. Don't worry about that. They're not off the tee. They're around the green. They protect the left front and the back. If you think you can bail out down the right side, well, you could find cactus and all sorts of crazy things down the right. And believe me, go down there, more than anything, they'll wreck your scorecard as well.
He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Now this for another birdie. Nearly had it. Just going to wander a foot or so by. So that brushed in for par here at 11. And he's going to stay at minus 24. Well, 16 at TPC Scottsdale is the most famous, but maybe the most beautiful par 3 of the golf course is right here, the 12th, with that peninsula green and water all down the right side and the 2 deep bunkers protecting the left. This is an excellent par 3. That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. He'll have 17 feet on this putt. Oh, yes, indeed. The line there, perfect. It is in for a birdie. And he's got it to 25 under par now. Par 5 13, Frank, what kind of scoring opportunity is this?
Well, anytime you get on a par 5, obviously birdies and eagles come to mind. 13's been changed a little bit over the years. The split fairway's gone, now it's just one fairway. Water in play, bunker on the left side, they certainly define this fairway. And they've toughened up the front and left side of this par 5 green. The longer hitter, the high ball hitter, still will get a reward at 13.
That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside. And with that, his score moves to 26 under par. So after the fun at the par 5 13th, you have to knuckle down here at the par 4 14th. It is 490 yards, and par is an excellent score here on this hole. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. From the fairway nota, this his second.
Left himself with 147 to the hole. Would not surprise me a bit if he were to stick this one close.
And that's a good approach shot too. Just a little left of the hole, but a good chance for birdie.
18 feet from the bottom of the cup.
Oh, the pace perfect on that one. It's in for birdie. And that's going to move him to 27 under par. For tournament golf, this is one of the exciting holes, the 15th here at TPC Scottsdale. It's reachable at 553 yards, but it is also a nightmare if you hit your second shot. You can make a big number here. Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well.
And that second shot on this par 5, it just came out too low. Came out like a bullet. That first bounce, it wasn't going to stop. Second bounce wasn't going to stop. And just ran over the back.
Yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. He moves to 28 under par. Well, here we are at the 16th hole, looking at just over 160 yards. Doesn't seem all that daunting, Frank. But 160 yards with 20,000 people, horned into a little stadium in the desert, that makes it a different story.
It certainly is. This was one hole, too, where Tom Watson would send his caddy forward. He would stay back by 15. His caddy would get his yardage. Watson would simply walk on the tee. His caddy would give him the clap. He would not go for his normal routine. He would simply just head away. It was one hole that he never wanted to think about. It might look simple, but it's what the player feels.
That a pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. And he'll get that score to minus 29. Now to the 17th, and Frank, fair to say this is one of the best short par 4s in all of golf?
It is. The drivable par 4 that's designed the way it's meant to be played is a winner. The ones that are just shortened to be made drivable, they don't work. This was designed to be a 17th hole, and it was designed to be drivable. You couldn't get a better place, and you couldn't get a better par 4.
Yes, very well done. So many tee shots reach the water here, but this one stays on line, and it'll be an eagle putt coming up. That would have been a good one to convert on. Instead, that'll be left for birdie. I mean, this is just becoming too easy now. That a sixth consecutive birdie, and he's going to move to 30 under par. What an outstanding finishing hole here at TPC Scottsdale. Not overly long, but it is challenging. At 442 yards, this par 4 is all about strategy. You can challenge the lake on the left if you're one of the bigger hitters, cut the corner of the Church Pew bunkers. That leaves you with just a flip wedge in. Or you can take the safe route. Just go down the right side of the fairway.
That's to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot.
Second shot upcoming with that pin tucked in the front left.
Inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
Chance now for another birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt there. It's a birdie at 18. And that is officially going to do it. It's a round of 59. So a final look at the leaderboard, and this has just been a runaway show. EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the desert Southwest and TPC Scottsdale, it's the final round of the Arizona Classic. Well, we have already seen 3 scintillating, sometimes spectacular rounds of golf. By the time twilight comes calling later today, we will have a champion as we check the Sunday leaderboard. Our leader is indeed our featured golfer. It has been a textbook performance to this point.
And that will come to rest just off the fairway, but not too much trouble from there, I wouldn't think. Rough's really not that deep, Rich, so you're exactly right. Sitting up well enough, no problem whatsoever.
And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay.
This is an 11-foot putt.
Just going to sneak on by. Okay, that's in for par here at the first. And he'll remain well under par. On to the second, a 442-yard par 4. Longer hitters can try and take advantage of the downslope, 285 yards off the tee, but that brings those 2 deep fairway bunkers on the right into play. The missed fairway at 1 didn't hurt him, but this, a much better tee shot as he is safely in the fairway. From the fairway, 98 yards remaining for his second. And this ball not quite going to get there. It'll come up a bit short and on the fringe. Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he'll be unable to take that score any further under par. He'll stay right where he is. We come now to the first par 5 of the day, 558-yard third. A dry wash runs down the entire right side, and then it cuts across the green. Long drive down the right side, and the green is going to be reachable in 2. Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
Tee shot has given the player a chance to go for this green in 2. Just have to be mindful of covering the ravine, which protects the entire front part of the green.
Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Yeah, no sweat. It is a birdie here at the third. That's going to move him to, you ready for this? 32 under. Here now at the par 3 fourth. Frank, what's the setup here?
Plays a little downhill, so it won't play its full 180 yards. You can perhaps take one club off the decision off the tee. The green, as you can see now, is a little wider than what it was deep. The bunkering, though, is certainly excellent there. A little pop bunker on the right side, one there if you come up a little short, and there's another one on the left side should you pull your tee shot.
Okay, a little local knowledge there. He gets that ball to work back onto the green. And now a birdie putt coming up. Noted this for birdie.
And a very straightforward look here. Down the hill with no break.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he'll remain well under par. Frank, this is a demanding driving hole, the par 4 fifth.
Another hole that bends gently to the left. There used to be 2 bunkers down the right side. It's now 1, and it's in the perfect position to make you think about your tee shot. Really, you have to be left of that. The new tee's added a little bit of yardage to it. The green still looks the same as what it once was. Tilts slightly from left to right. But you can see why a draw is the preferred shot at TPC Scottsdale.
From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
The 5th always plays one of the most difficult holes at TPC Scottsdale, so finding the fairway gives you the green light to go ahead and try and make a 3.
And that's a good approach shot too. Just a little left of the hole, but a good chance for birdie.
13 feet away. Oh, no problems at all. The pace perfect. It is in for birdie. And he's going to move to 33 under par. Ready to tee off now at the 6th. This is a dogleg left.
And another hole that's been stiffened by bunkers on both the left and the right side, really giving you the decision on what club to hit. Should you be bold or should you be smart?
We lost this one to the left. No fairway here. This one in that rough. Ball sitting okay here for his 2nd here at the 6th. I was asking for it to go, and it listened. That is a really good shot. Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. And that's going to get him to minus 34. This 215-yard seventh is the longest par 3 at TPC Scottsdale. The challenge here is that there's a false front there, so if you don't take enough club, you can come back off short of the green. And if you're left, you'll end up in that big bunker, which is guarding the putting surface. Oh, yeah, nice shot there, right of the hole, and he'll have that for his birdie. Yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th. And he's going to move to minus 35 for the tournament. Frank, the par 4 8th, this is a good hole.
It is a dog leg to the left. Forces the player to go out the right, and this will play every inch of its yardage, which is over 470 yards. Green's still pretty much the same with that false front, unless there's a flag position in the front. You're really going to have to fly it at least 20 yards or so into that green, otherwise that ball is going to run towards the front.
Ball above his feet here as he decides how to play his second.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
A look here at birdie.
And this may go just a fraction to the right, but otherwise it's flat and it's makeable.
Good job to deaden it right by the hole, but he could not get it to go in. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. Finishing up the front side at TPC Scottsdale with the 453-yard par 4 ninth. Avoid the 2 bunkers down the right-hand side. Then players have an open approach to a green with a ridge bisecting it. Solid, a good drive in the fairway. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Fairway at the 9th, one of the widest on the golf course, so ball easily finds the fairway, now can take dead aim at this whole location to this narrow green.
And this is looking really good.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
He's been automatic on this front side. This for birdie. Yep, that's nicely done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And that is going to go in the books as a 30 on the front side, 5 under par. Beginning the back 9 with a 428-yard par 410. Sharp dogleg to the right, offering several options off the tee. Cut the corner with a driver and contend with a small bunker and trees. Or opt for a fairway wood that brings bunkers on both sides into play. Little bit of an awkward distance for this, his second. Okay, not a bad lead. That's a good shot. It's about a 60% make percentage from here. This for birdie. Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. And stop the presses if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year. Moving on to the 11th hole, Frank, water all along the left side, 472 yards. How do you handle this one?
Well, this one's weird because the tees are a little off-center. They start down the right side, which makes it into a dogleg. And you mentioned the water. It always comes into play. And there are 0 fairway bunkers. You don't need them here at 11 because really it's all about the tee shot. Find the fairway, then even though it's a long par 4, you should be able to at least attack that green safely. Miss the fairway to the right, which is the barrel outside, and your problems are just starting. And that's a good approach shot too. Just a little left of the hole, but a good chance for birdie.
Now this for another birdie.
Oh, how about it? A beauty there. It is in for a birdie. And this is no longer a contest, folks. This one is all over but the shout. Par 3 12th may not be as famous as the Par 3 16th, but Frank, you think this may be a tougher and even better hole?
We see more bogeys and double bogeys here on 12 than 16 will ever see, and courtesy of the water behind and to the right of this green. If you're going to bail out, find one of those bunkers. Well, a good bunker player obviously can get it up and down, but it's still no snack trying to record your Par 3 at 12.
Okay, that one's dancing.
17-foot putt here.
You betcha. What a roll there. That is in for a birdie. And this is turning into an absolute runaway at the top of the leaderboard. Next up, the 558-yard par 5 13th. Great driving hole featuring water and desert on the right, mature mesquite trees, and a big bunker on the left. Drive the ball between that trouble, and the green is definitely reachable in two. This is a good scoring hole. Yeah, that's going to be into that desert zone in between the 6th and 13th. Had the distance right, just a tad offline. How about the chances for getting it up and down from that spot?
Well, it's not in the thick stuff, Rich, so that's advantage number one. Really, the lie's pretty good. I think it's a standard pitch.
A 5-footer now for birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And this one was over a while ago. This is just a walk in the park now. Par 4 14th, Frank, it seems as though you'd be pretty happy with a par here.
You would, even though the putting surfaces here at TPC Scottsdale are excellent. It's going to take 2 good shots to reach this 14th hole. You can get in a little bit of trouble off the tee. That bunker on the left very much in play. The rough on the right side is no snack either because the ball, more often than not, will finish well above the player's feet. And, of course, that green is very, very narrow, well protected by bunkers on the left.
Now note his second from the fairway.
158 yards left to the hole. Pin in the right front.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Nope. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And pars are fine at this point with this tournament well in hand. Arriving now at the 553-yard 15th, another reachable par 5, water guarding the left side of the fairway. Players hit their second or third shots into an island green, and scores can range from 3 to 7 here, so the 15th is always exciting.
Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot.
Oh, no. Nope, that's not going to stick. It's going to be into the water that encircles this island green. So with a penalty stroke added in, now lying 3, readying for shot number 4. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he'll remain well in control of this tournament. Now to the 16th hole, and Frank, what makes this so special is the walk underneath the grandstands. It's the Gladiator coming into the Coliseum.
That's a perfect description, Rich, and that's why this hole is unlike any other hole on the PGA Tour. The atmosphere that the players feel on that tee, they cannot prepare for, they can't experience anywhere else. This is a once-in-a-lifetime par 3.
And when you look at it from up high with the blink view, it sort of appears as though they dropped Fenway Park or Wrigley Field right into the desert. And this is a sellout crowd. Now, this is 20,000 fans, and there's nothing like it. There's not a single hole in golf that has more fans on it than the 16th here at TPC Scottsdale. Up next, the 332-yard drivable par 4 17th. Players going for the green need to avoid the water short and left of the putting surface. A miss right will still allow for a fairly simple up and down. Showing no signs of a let-up here. This tournament seemingly under control, as that's in the fairway here at 17. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second.
That's the modern game. Huge tee shot, little shot, get in close, and a potential birdie.
Chance now. Another birdie. Yes, and good playing here toward the end of the round. Birdies at 16 and 17. And to no one's surprise, he's going to move even further under par. We finish our day here at TPC Scottsdale with a 442-yard par 4 18. Strategy off the tee is key. Challenge the lake on the left and cut the corner of the church pew bunkers, or play it safely down the right side of the fairway.
He just gets noted. What a run. Another good tee shot right there.
Front right hole location as he prepares his second to the par 4.
Leading is one thing, but hitting iron shots like that lead is going to increase.
Okay, what a run here down the stretch. Birdies at 16, 17, and now here at 18. Frank, always impressed when the players here are able to tune out the craziness. I mean, it's good fun, but it's still high-level business out here. You're trying to get the job done and win, and that's just what our featured player was able to do. What do you think?
I think it's just crazy. It's party town, really. And Rich, on Saturday, what is it? In excess of 250,000 people turn up just to watch? That's incredible. That's the atmosphere that you're talking about. But, you know, they say it's the greatest show on grass. They're probably right.
Until next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA.